Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the Missouri offense head back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Blazers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. He finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, UAB. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back to pass. It's Hunt. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Blazers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the return. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Down he goes. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver makes the grab, finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through a tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught behind the line. It's Humphries. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Goal line formation for the defense. Here's a run call on third and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. At strong coverage, they'll tackle him at the 11-yard line. Blazers offense retakes the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, and now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back to throw again. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. UAB. The Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Blazers will come to the line and crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Hunt. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This try is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blazers will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts it in great scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Missouri. You go in front here in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Blazers come to the line in a hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they get him down after the completion. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
finds his target, and it's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher to recover.
And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Blazers. This offense is still clicking. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. You'll call for the fair catch here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Just trucks the man. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Missouri now in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
You know, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And that is no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something. that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Hunt. And the completion made. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Third down coming up.
A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. He's going to hand this off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the Blazers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game, and needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now a crucial PAT attempt. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit it.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Hunt. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
A loss of 7 on the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. With the miss, we remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Blazers come up to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense comes up on 3rd and long in overtime. Certainly don't want to take the loss and make this field goal drive more challenging. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Number 19.
Now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime.
Timeout, Missouri.
So here we go. A long field goal wins the game. A chance for this kicker to be a hero. And that is no good. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Aiming for the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Now sliding to his left. Hit as he throws. Got him, and nobody's close. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Lowers those pads. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Going right. First down here for the offense. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the air, it's Morrison. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. He wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll take another shot here. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, he's got...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught at the 10. Touchdown! On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Morrison. Looking to the big tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Pistols firing. Touchdown. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some bounce.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Cowboys! Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He fires it out to the right. And it's caught inside the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man, it's Morrison. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys! Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it down first and goal.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone.
Pistols firing, touchdown. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give as they work on that clock. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the stomping has commenced. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making the plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On the move at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for room, it's Fuentes. At the 35, he's open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of
headed to the end zone, and we have breaking news. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right?
Afterburners coming. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David